59, Mark, 59. Check safety, check safety.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the game's first play. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff for Gurley. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Mike, 59, 59. Here we go. Mike's 59. Mike's 59. 52. I smell fear in that offense. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies.
To throw, it's Allen. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. On first down, it's Gurley. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
Goal at the 5-yard line.
Yards from the end zone, 1st and goal. Now Jones. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
4-yard gain.
When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
So they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Todd Gurley. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Panthers, nothing. Greg Zuerlein set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
95-56.
Breeze now on first down. And right away, he lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. Throwing now is Breeze. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Raekwon McMillan just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Down.
So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise there in the dime. Breeze now to throw. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. To return is McKenzie. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
7. Panthers, nothing.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice, and it all came together. but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home. 59 is Mike. 59 is Mike. Check, 59. Watch the run. Mike's back.
To throw again, Allen. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
1st and 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Allen now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Let's see what you got. Hey, watch this. Rush in.
On the handoff, it's Gurley. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Taken down.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory.
I sat down with my accountant. He said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
Mike's 5'9", Here we go. Mike, check. 59. I got you, pop. Big edge. Monday.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he's got his target. That's more. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 29-yard line. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
29-yard line.
Now Gurley, handoff left. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Gurley.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They try right side here. Gurley. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
3rd and 9.
Washington on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 9.
Mike's 5'9". We're pretty quiet, team. We're pretty quiet. Mike, check. 59. Bring it.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take
No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Shotgun now for Breeze. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Breeze. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
That is 3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
Here's the Panthers punter now, standing just about on his own goal line. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. McKenzie now to return it. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Mike, check, 59. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Alert. Here we go. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Check, hot route. Hot. Safe. Switch. Alert. Patch it. Check. Fresno.
2nd and 5 now. Allen flushed it, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Here it comes. Here it comes. 59 is Mike. 59 is Mike. Check. 59. I hope we run. Middle. Mike's 5'9".
From the gun, Allen. Right through him.
Boom, bam, biff.
And that one goes incomplete on the drop.
Intended for
That's one he definitely normally catches. Fourth down.
In a fourth down.
On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Taken in at the 22. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
Oh, man. Boy.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This is their third drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. And now he'll tuck it and run. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the it looked for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now Breeze on 3rd down. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready? Yellow lady. 0-2. 56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check 56. Hey, check. We're good. Ready? Put it up. Get wrong. Easy, opposite. 56. 11. Hey, pick your game up. 56 to Mike. 56 is to Mike. Hey, easy.
Snap comes at 1, and now Breeze. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down.
56 to Mike. 56. Hey, easy. It's coming this way. Here we go. Hey, easy.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Breeze. It's brought in by Harris. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
But it brings up 4th down.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Greg Zuerlein set to kick off.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This will make it into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one good for 26 and a first down.
A gain of 26 yards.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target, and he didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Breeze. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Check. Lucky. Mike's 56.
So that'll back them up 5. After the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Breeze now.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This is fielded at the 27. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25.
And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He gets it to Cooks. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
59 mark, 59 mark. Check, 59. Here we go, D. Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". And we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges.
Operating from the gun, Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Throwing again. Allen airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Calvin Ridley with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes this Washington 14. Panthers nothing. Greg Zuerlein set.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now a give to Taylor. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Breeze to throw. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
To Deebo Samuel.
A very solid gain of 27.
On the play.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10.
53, 56, 56 to Mike. Here we go. Check 56.
To throw, it's Breeze. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Breeze going to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
And 10 yards to go.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Well, again, they'll throw with Breeze. He finds Taylor, complete. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
Panthers 3.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's second.
Check, 59. Watch the slants. Watch the slants. Mike spot 9. Mike spot 9. They can't hang with us. Mike, check. 59.
Allen. He's going to look deep for more. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Gurley again here on first down. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
He was brought
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Let's go. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. I'm here all day.
From the 45 on second down, Allen. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Washington on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 15.
Drop deep. Win the rep. Let's go right here.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Washington on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 15.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Back to Taylor on first down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Panthers.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now they'll throw with Breeze. Got a man open. That's Harry. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Gain of 21 yards. First down, Carolina.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Greedy Williams on the tackle. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Bree's going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And Washington will have it on a turnover on downs.
Is a turnover on downs.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll try and chew some clock with Gurley. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Again, they run with Gurley. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another first and 10. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. He gets it to Gurley, complete. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Looking to throw again on second down. Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And this will be caught at the 30. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. So Allen's going to look to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. From the gun, it's Allen. Steps away to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Thrown away and incomplete. It's now 3rd down and long.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Allen to throw it. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
It's 4th down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Throwing now is Allen. They'll roll him out right. This one caught by Ridley. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down.
So a victory here for the Washington football team.
And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger. And dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Washington, it's a big win here as they move to 11-4 now in the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they hit double digits in losses as they fall to 5-10. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the New Orleans Saints. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again.